let's get into it. Right, so it's a Lenovo IdeaPad S14515IIL. The first thing to do is take the back off. Careful, some of the screws are longer, some of them are shorter. The ones at the bottom are shorter, the rest of them are the same size. Get an opening tool. That to one side, disconnect the battery. You have got a groove just there. If you look at the battery, you'll see a groove which is just there. You can push it back that way. Okay, so push the connector away from the motherboard. That's disconnected. Now I would recommend pressing the power button just to drain any power from the board. Okay, turn it over. Now it's possible that this one, the whole top has to come out, but I'm going to try and do it without doing that. So what you could actually do, there's a few ways that you can do this. So I've got some IPA here which I'm going to put around the edges. As you can see, I'm doing that now. Isopropyl alcohol. That just breaks down the bonding that's actually attaching the bezel to the LCD. As you see, that's coming out. Okay, can you see that? Okay, and if you haven't got IPA, just get a hairdryer, heat up the areas as you're going along, and it will easily break down the bonding, the adhesive. Sorry, break down the adhesive. And then what you do is just slowly lift. Okay, like so. Make sure you don't damage the bezel in any way. Okay. Now this frame might just come out without us. Oh, I love it when a job's easy. Right, so the bezel has come off. Now what we need to do is just to remove the screen. Okay. So I'm just looking at if there's anywhere any tape anywhere that I can see that allows us to do that, but there isn't. So there's a few screws here. One screw there, on this side, and one here. Now I want to see if this comes out. Is any bonding behind? Right, so we have a frame, okay. So I think what we need to do is we need to remove this panel from the bottom half of the laptop. So, okay, let's disconnect the LCD first of all. Be careful. So you have a door here. Pull the door open. Be very careful because they are very delicate. You break that, you're in trouble. And pull the flex out, okay. And then we also have two Wi-Fi connectors, which is the Wi-Fi module here. Lift off the antenna cables. They hook underneath the fan, okay, as you can see. Be careful of the flex cable that's going across. You don't want to damage that in any way. Right, then you need to remove the 4 screws for the hinges. They are pretty thick, and remember where they go. Well, actually, you don't need to remember because there is arrows telling you where the big screws go. So if you look here, you'll see an arrow on where the screw goes. 2 arrow, one there, one there. There is no arrow near that screw because no screw goes there. Same thing on the other side. Okay. Lift the whole frame up, and the hinges will come up. So just hold them like this and lift it up, and the hinges will come up with it. Okay. There you are. Move the cable cover as well. Yeah. Usually they have some sort of double-sided tape, which I cannot see on this particular model. They've done it a different way on this one. Yeah, it comes out from the back. Okay, the tape is there. So here we go. Take the big screws off for the hinges. Okay. That will allow us to pull the frame forward. You have to be careful here because you've got a lot of things going on, a lot of cabling. Remember where these cables go because you've got to make sure they go back in the same position. lift the screen up and pull the connector off. Okay, there you have it. So you have the screen now. Put the frame top cover to one side. Now the way they've done it on this machine, this laptop, is they've actually put the stickers in behind the frame. So this sticker here has got a pull tab, the double-sided stickers for holding the frame in. You just pull these slowly, and that hasn't worked. So we have to do it a different way. So I'm going to put some IPA on this side. Hopefully that kind of breaks it down a little bit. I'm putting some there just to give a head start. And you pull this tab. These are just absolutely, I think with time or with heat, they just do not play ball. I think that's what it is. Pull them very slowly. Nope, not done it. Okay, so right, makes our job a little bit more interesting. So get the hairdryer and heat up the frame. Like you see, there you go. That's come out now. Amazing what a hairdryer can do. Remember, if you're going to use IPA, remember to use it in a well-ventilated area. Okay, it's coming straight off, as you can see. There you are. All done. Now, all we need to do is get the new LCD. I'm not sure if I've got one in stock. I may have to order one, but I'll go and check. Right, guys. So the new screen has arrived. It's exactly the same brand and the model number, which is NT156WHM N44 version 8.0. So the first thing I would like to do really is to test the screen out before installing it into the housing. So we just plug it in for the moment. Make sure you get the flex in correctly. It's not sideways or anything. It could damage the board if that's the case. Right, have we got any juice? Yes, we have. Okay, we have light, and as you can see, that screen is fine, so no issues there. So what I'll do now is take out the new screen of the cover and then install the brackets, and then you'll see what the next steps are. Okay, so let's disconnect the battery. Press the power button for a few seconds just to drain any power that's maybe around the board. That would prevent you from shorting anything. Now, you could possibly have done this with it in the frame, but I decided to do it this way. Okay, right, let's put the, so this goes on this side. Okay, what I'm going to do now is put some double-sided tape. Prepare the other one as well. Okay, make sure it's nice and secure. Okay, perfect. Now let's get the frame. That's absolutely perfect. Love it. Right, okay. Now let's put the bigger screws in. Right, so the original screen has double-sided tape on this side as well, so we need to remove this and put in new tape. Right, now let's get the cable cover. These can be a little tricky to get on. They lock, so you push it in from furthest to the right on this side, and then you lock it in place. Okay, there you go. That's all done. Let's get the base. Put it in at this angle and then push it underneath the hinges. That's pretty straightforward. These horrible Wi-Fi cables. Remember, the thick screws are the ones that you need to the hinges. Remember, you have got markers. There's tiny arrows, so you can use when you put the screws back in. There's a couple of arrows that point towards where the screw needs to go. If there's no arrow or there's an X, that means you don't need to put the screw into that hole. Okay, make sure they do fit securely. Okay, just have a quick open and close. Make sure nothing is loose. Okay, let's put in the battery now. Turn it over, put the charger in. As you can see, all done. Hope you like watching the video, and please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.